Here we are back in the kitchen with Fire Hall chef Brad Churchill. Hey Brad, what are you going to cook for us today?
Well, what I'm doing here is we're going to do an appetizer, all right? You always hear firefighters say that this is our second family. We work a lot of special occasions together, so once in a while I like to make a nice appetizer for the guys.
Nice.
So we have a little bit of preparation. Just like Justin mentioned, we want to make sure that it's quick and easy, so a lot of this you can cheat and do at home. So we're just going to do some parsley here, some fresh parsley. We're going to add our mushrooms in, and what we're going to do with the mushrooms is we're going to add them in and we're going to let them saute for about 2 minutes or until the mushrooms start to water or sweat.
And do they change color as well? Or?
You know what, maybe a little bit. The butter's in there, so I would go more just by the till they start to water.
Okay.
All right.
And it does look like they're starting to change color a little bit.
A little bit. So like I said, approximately 2 minutes. Okay. So while we're doing that, we can get our rest of our stuff together.
Okay.
We'll do the garlic. Now I brought some garlic here. We're at the fire hall, and I know people have busy lives, so I just have the chopped garlic, the already pre-chopped stuff, and that's just going to be 1 tablespoon. You can add that right in.
Nice.
Okay.
Save us some time.
Exactly. And you can put in, the recipe calls for one teaspoon. You can put in as little or as much as you want.
So you had the garlic butter, now you added more garlic.
That's right. Sounds
great.
We're probably at our next contract going to ask the chief to issue us breath mints.
So what's next?
So the next thing we want to do is we're going to add in 1/4 cup of whipping cream. Okay, and if you can measure out 1 tablespoon of oregano.
Okay. 1 tablespoon?
Yeah.
Is that going to go in that pan right away?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
And just add that right in there.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'm just going to add the whipping cream. Okay, and I'm just going to let that come to a boil. Mix it around a little bit. And if you want to pass me the parsley, and we'll put in another teaspoon of that.
Okay.
You know what, you can put it all in.
Put it all in?
Sure.
Oh, add some nice color
That's right.
to the bread.
Okay, so we want to keep an eye on this. We don't want to burn it. Okay, so we just stir it around until the cream starts to bubble and thicken up a little bit.
Is it doing that already?
It's starting to do that right now. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the heat. We're going to let that sit for 1 minute. Okay, just to let it cool a bit. Now we can grab our baguettes.
All right, I'll do that for you.
Cookie sheet. We can put that right here. Okay, I want to add some salt and pepper. And again, it's just a pinch for flavor.
So the boys had this yet at the fire hall?
I have not made this one for them.
No.
But I know it's going to be a hit. They're not too picky. They'll pretty much eat anything you make for them.
You can't go wrong,
it's good for the ego. So, and you know, it's nice to make this for your family as well at home on special occasions. Everybody likes a nice appetizer.
So would you try out a recipe at home on the family
I
first or on these guys first?
Definitely try it on here.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
All right.
So that's ready to go. What I'm going to do is just grab a spoon here, and you're just going to spoon it out, and we're going to put it right on top of the little baguettes. And you can really, you know, decide how much you want to put on there.
Okay.
You can't put too much. All right. So just for the show, we'll load them up. Okay, and this just takes a couple minutes. You can see how easy this is. What we're going to do after I get all this on top, we're going to throw it in the oven for about between 5 and 10 minutes
Okay.
at 450 degrees. Okay, now the only thing I want to suggest is if you're using a convection oven or you have an industrial stove like this,
Right.
that you want to make sure that you really keep an eye on it because you will burn it.
Okay.
Okay, and basically you just want it to
Good
bubble,
tip.
right? How are we looking?
Not bad at all. Looks like some of the baguettes might miss some toppings, but I know when I'm doing stuff like this at home, sometimes I'll just put butter on some or garlic
Well, what I
butter.
was going to suggest is I have the rest of that garlic butter. If you want to grab that,
Sure.
with maybe grab me a knife, or I can use a spoon, whatever. And we'll just butter the rest of them up.
All right.
Again, it's an appetizer. There's more than enough here. The guys only need one each. We don't want to spoil their dinner. Okay, make sure our burner's turned off. All right.
2 more to go. So did you preheat the oven?
I preheated it,
Okay.
and you can see how fast this really is. There's not a lot of prep time at all.
Excellent. Ready to go.
Okay.
Up to 70% of all cardiac arrests happen in the home, and every minute that goes by without a defibrillator and CPR, that person's chance of surviving goes down by 10% a minute. Also, did you know that after 4 minutes without oxygen, the brain begins to die? CPR can buy precious time until emergency services arrive with a defibrillator. Join me in the next sessions of the Fire Hall Chef, where I'll be talking about the importance of CPR, automated external defibrillators, and other important safety tips. And that was today's Safety Second. Until next time, be safe and get trained.